And now, the basic 8 self-defense techniques. Let's get right to it. The basic 8 self-defense technique number 2, defense against a double hand choke. The instructors demonstrated first. Now let's break it down a little bit slower. The attacker reaches for a double hand choke. Remember, breathe, control your situation. Reach your arm over the attacker's arm, locking his arm in place, grabbing his wrist at the same time. At the same time, raising your opposite arm up and over the attacker's arm. We call this the windmill technique. Let the arm and your leg step towards the attacker with full thrust. This immediately locks the arm and breaks the wrist. Now chamber your arm for an elbow strike and strike the side of the attacker's neck. The basic 8 self-defense technique number 4, defense against a front shoulder grab. The instructors demo it first. Now broken down at a slower speed. The attacker grabs the shoulder. Again, remember to have the mind, body, and breath ready. Raise your arm upward, then strike down with a knife edge to the attacker's forearm area. A good way to find this area would be the crease of his arm. Bring his arm downward as you step forward, at the same time striking the attacker with a forward forearm strike to the attacker's neck area. Basic 8 self-defense technique number 6, defense against an inside wrist grab. First, let's see the technique. Out of all the basic 8 techniques, this is probably the simplest. Now at a slower speed and broken down. The attacker grabs the inside wrist area. Grab the attacker's wrist back. Prepare to pull the arm towards you while striking with the opposite hand. Again, this provides the angle, the leverage, the momentum, the torque to have a powerful strike. And last but not least, the basic 8 self-defense technique number 8, defense against a back arm choke. Again, the demo. And then broken down slowly. The attacker chokes the neck from behind. Slightly bend your knees and prepare for a back elbow strike. Back elbow strike, then grab both his wrist and elbow, pressing downward towards his elbow. At the same time circling back and around the attacker's arm and body. Continue turning and locking to finish this technique. This completes the basic 8 self-defense techniques. One of the ways to keep in practice for these techniques is to get in front of a mirror and practice the tools needed for these techniques. When practicing the actual technique, take it a step at a time, and remember the partner that's practicing with you is your practicing partner. Another thing to remember are 3 important factors. 1, we need to have awareness. Wherever your surroundings are, wherever you're going, have the awareness, know what's around you. 2, have your verbal defense. Be strong, be forceful. Remember, an attacker is not your friend. And not only is he hurting you, he's attacking your whole family. And thirdly, the physical defense. You must have a positive mind and a strong breath. Remember, points for this would be angle, leverage, momentum, torque. And one final word, we need real defense for a real world.